Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot, and today's pick a card is going to be your person's current thoughts, feelings, intentions, what they wish they could say, and the things that are basically haunting you both. So, with that being said, pile one, you have Hear No Evil with this beautiful goldstone mushroom. Pile two with the Speak No Evil. We have this gorgeous little tiger's eye mushroom. And with See No Evil, we have this beautiful tiny piece of blue goldstone. And today's deck I will be using will be the Halloween Forever Oracle. So, if you want to meet me at your piles, and I'm going to go ahead and go into announcements. And if you don't wish to stay for that, I will see you at your piles. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay, guys. So, first of all, apologies. Oops. If you hear anything in the background, because we are preparing for Hurricane Milton. So, storm shutters are going up. And so you might hear a little noise in the background, and I apologize. So, whew, yes, we are getting ready. When this goes out, it will be. We may have no power, so if you don't hear from me for a little while, it's because we have no internet or something like that. Um, with that being said, I will see you at your piles, and I'm just sending you all my love and light, and just be safe out there, guys. Um, yeah, I love you. Bye. Hey, pile one. If you chose this beautiful little goldstone mushroom, this is the Hear No Evil. This is going to be your pile. So let's go ahead and put that. I don't like that. It's going to burn. Where shall I put? Oh, I guess it's fat enough to where it's. How about that? There we go. So, here we are. Let's see what card we got for you. Now, I did explain in the intro, if you passed that up, we are in preparation for Hurricane Milton. And so you might hear a little noise here and there in the background. I apologize. We're putting up storm shutters and stuff. So, yeah. So we have the number 39, Will of the Wisp. I love this deck, y'all. It's so cute. It looks like she has little emerald pieces, like on her wing and her hat. Eyes are beautiful. A little jewelry around her. Little arm jewelry? What would you call that? um, we have this cute little pumpkin over here. Looks like looks like he is being a little bad influence in her ear, maybe a little. um, let's see what the book says. Number 39 is 3 is growth, 9 is the hermit, and 12 is introspection with that hanged man energy. So, there we go. In case you would like to screenshot. All right. Will o' the Wisp. Follow the spark of your inspiration. The universe is sending you signs and lighting your way. Pay attention to opportunities and act as you are guided. Here we have a sweet little bioluminescent fairy witch on the sacred Isle of Avalon. She is holding an enchanted jack-o'-lantern to serve as a guiding light that will navigate you through the mist. Nature and the goddess desire to help you with the object of your inquiry or the central issue at hand. And in fact, they have already been offering you this support. Notice the guidance you're currently receiving and acknowledge the divine nudges that you've already received. One way the universe speaks to you is through your authentic desires. The dreams, goals, and wishes that fill you with joy and a sense of expansion. My left ear just started ringing. Even if you can't see the whole path, you can still look for your next step. It will be illuminated by the emotion of excitement and whispered promise of adventure and fun. Furthermore, don't ignore synchronicities. For example, symbols, words, numbers, animals, or animal imagery that you see multiple.
This is a reminder. Charge Ryobi batteries.
Oh boy. That could be one of your reminders. Because, yeah, we have these little portable fans that, yeah, because no power in Florida, yeah, that's not something I ever look forward to. Anywho, I don't know. Charge your batteries, guys. Whatever batteries, that's meant for somebody. Stay safe out there. Okay, so furthermore, don't ignore synchronicities. For example, symbols, words, numbers, animals, or animal imagery that you see multiple times in succession are like ethereal lights in the fog, showing you the way. Don't overlook coincidences and unusual opportunities. For example, after you do a love spell, a friend might invite you to a painting class where you meet a handsome new love interest. Or after getting your resume ready for your dream job, you could randomly run into an old friend who, it turns out, knows just the position for you. Yeah, I was. This will o' the wisp is beckoning you toward a new level of success. Even though this is a positive transition, it may still feel scary because it contains so many unknowns, but rest assured your guidance is steering you right. Invoke even more divine support, follow the fairy lights, and you will soon find yourself in a beautiful new realm. I love that. So, down here, we have more of that hermit energy. And then 4 is Emperor, 5 is Hierophant. So, that gives me, some very like belief systems and practicality and also 13 is death, and that brings about a rebirth. So yeah, it was saying a positive transition. And then 14 is temperance, which is like a balance. So let's see what we can get. And let's see, what oracles shall I use? Moonmoth, of course. I love this deck, guys. I already need a new one because it's like I've worn it out. So take a deep breath and think about your person. Look. they're just gonna chat over here. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Pile one's person, what's going on? Spirit, what's going on with pile one's person? Pile one's person. Anticipation. Mysterious. Oof. Look at that. Contemplation. That always gives me hanged man energy, which is what we started with. So they could be contemplating a whole new perspective. They could have came in mysterious, but they are anticipating something. Let's see what's on the bottom here. Family. So that's some big deck energy, and it could be the reason why your person is so mysterious. Okay. All right, let's see. Trying not to knock everything over. Cleaned everything up, but then I did not get it together. So, let's see what tarot comes out. Pile one's person, what's going on? Spirit, what's going on with pile one's person? Pile one's person. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Oof. Okay, well, that is some. Yeah. They are terrified. They're absolutely terrified. This is Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, sleepless nights. They still don't have all the answers. And two is about choice, balance. Let me have you. There's some more nines here, so there's definitely some introspection, some hermit energy. 7 and 9 is 16, which is that tower energy. I think it has, even though they haven't told you, they have thought a lot about and anticipated having you to themselves, but too terrified to actually bring that to you. And they think of you, and it hurts. It hurts that they can't have you for whatever reason. But they are looking for answers because they do want something. And 11 is justice. Maybe 7 is chariot energy. So maybe they will finally bring that justice to you and bring some kind of recognition, some kind of truth. Let's see if anything else comes out. Okay. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? And this is kind of like four is a foundational number. And it's almost as if it gives me like four of wands energy, like in reverse. They think, and there's that 11, which makes me think 11, you know. But I think it has something to do with family, which is why they don't have all the answers, which is why they're terrified. It's almost like they want to blame you for being so beautiful to them, so attractive. Because as much as they try to be mysterious and avoidant, at night they cannot avoid it. You know, everything always catches up to us at night. There's that 9 and 9 is 18. That's that moon energy. They're terrified. That's fear. That's a lot of fear and a lot of in your head. I'm hearing zombie. Zombie. Oh, there's another two. I feel the same way. So they are fearful of abandonment, and they want to be absolutely positively sure to figure out all the answers they can before they bring you any kind of truth or just anything. They have shut you out and played the mystery card, even though they feel the same way. It's like if they do, I could be your hero, baby. It's like if they do say something, they can't they can't take that back, you know? And it's like they want you to shut up because they just cannot hear it right now. They need to be, it's like hurting them to be without you. And to be in all of these thoughts, it's it's keeping them very much in a place of excessive contemplation. It keeps them awake at night. You know, bats sleep during the day. they they think about how they can be your hero. They think about how much they want you, but they're too terrified to reach out. We've got another 4 here with the 2 twos. And 6 is, lovers, and 6 of cups to me. And lovers is a choice. So they have to make a choice to come to you and not be so fearful. But the fear is a lot. They're terrified. And I think it's because they have every right to be. I mean, everybody, there's no way to feel your feelings wrong. The only wrong thing is not to be able to process them. If you keep, you know, pushing them down, cutting them off, not dealing with them, they have nowhere to go, and it's like it's a constant back and forth mentally. That's why it's so painful. Like right in the middle, terrified. Just terrified. Okay. Well, they're terrified of being gossiped about or causing. Look, and it matches my gloves. But this is that third eye crown chakra type energy where it makes me feel like maybe this has something to do with the family issues, the gossip, the reason they have to think and be so terrified. They might still be very much in their ego and don't want to appear a certain way. They might mask to the rest of the world, but you see them. That's why they stay so mysterious. They can't lie to you. There's the Ace of Pentacles. They want to have a grounded new start with you. They think about it a lot. They just don't know how to get there. And there's the dick stick, as Happy Twins would always say. Um, so, yes, they do want you. There's also that star energy in 17, which is a wish fulfillment. Time to ground yourself. So, let's see what messages we can get for you. What shall we use today? I think I'm going to use I just picked this up, and this was a little bit from the other deck that was on the bottom. I'm afraid to contact you. I'm so attracted to you. I left when I saw you with someone. I'm going to keep those because they fit. If it fits, they sit. Like a cat. Sorry. Okay. I miss seeing you. I don't know how. I don't. I know you don't feel the same. You see? I feel the same way. I know you don't feel the same. It is absolutely just round and round in the head. I'm just gonna make sure you can see that. And then I see 4 and 4 and that strength. And, you know, with the 8, it gives me that strength, that Leo energy, that they just need the strength to not be so afraid to come forward. Pile 1, if you could say, if your person could say anything to you, Spirit, what would pile 1's person say? What would pile 1's person say? What would pile 1's person say? Oh shit. Yeah. I can't reach out. Exactly. Exactly. For whatever reason, they just can't. I feel so happy with you. Why are you so terrified? This anticipation, though, it keeps making me feel like they are finally going to bring something, some kind of communication, something, you know? We shall see. We shall see. Let me know in the comments. You didn't see my tears. Pile 1's person. Anything else? Anything else? Pile 1. One more time. Anything else? Spirit from pile 1's person. Oh shit. Okay. I can't do this. They are absolutely like, they're so in their head, guys. If you can bring them any kind of grounding, they would be happy to hear from you because they're too afraid to contact you. They still have feelings for you, obviously. I don't know why this happened. Yeah, they feel very regretful of how it's got here, where you started and where you are now. Do I still have a chance? I wish we could go back. I have too much to lose. There's that family kind of karmic energy, I feel. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. Yes. Gosh, I feel like this is the biggest part of it. Not that they don't have feelings, but that they confuse this intense sexual attraction for lust and not love. But the fact that they can't get you off of their mind, when I think they fully planned and intended to do so. and probably ran away at that point and avoided because, yeah, I'm not financially stable. There's ego issues. I find you so attractive. They may be insecure. I miss hearing your voice, but they don't talk to you. I don't want to know because they think that you would leave. I admire you. They want to be like you. I wonder how you feel. I think they know how you feel. I think that could be your energy, wondering how they feel, why they're so mysterious. All right, guys. I just noticed the only numbers left out are the 6 and 4, which is 10, which is, that Wheel of Fortune energy, that cycle. So be careful not to end up in a fresh new cycle. Maybe they don't want to be in a fresh new cycle. Maybe they're trying to finally come out of it, but they're having a tough time. So if you have anything that you were brave enough to say it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They aren't who you thought they were. Well, I mean, you got to know that too, guys. Otherwise, you're just going to drive yourself insane like this person is. You got to come to some kind of surrender to the universe and go with the flow, because if you continue on like your person is in their energy, you're going to go out of your mind. You just are. So I'm going to leave it there before I go into initials and attributes. If you're leaving me here, thank you so much for being here. If you want to look into this further, I do now offer personal readings. Um, Also, another mention of the day that this is scheduled to come out will be post Hurricane Milton. So I don't know how long or if, we will have any issues with Wi-Fi or electricity and things like that. So just know that if I don't get back to you or comment, that it's, you know, likely that I just don't have power. And then pray for my sweaty behind, because, oof, Florida is horrible when you don't have any power. So anyway, send some good energy over here. Um, but I'm leaving you with all my love, tight soul hugs, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's see what we get. I am going to start with your Astro dice. 8, Aries, and Sun. Is that strength coming through again? And let's see what your Alexa answers will be today. Spirit, what advice can we leave pile 1 with today? What is this? 7 of Cups. Yeah. Alexa, what does the 7 of Cups mean when you get it in a love tarot reading?
From astrology.com. The Seven of Cups in a tarot love reading is about being presented with options.
Yeah, basically. I think your person is stuck in a never ending loop of options. They want to have their options. They don't want to. It's almost like maybe they came out of a really tough time, and they don't want to have to get right back into something and get committed and all that stuff. They would, however, like this part of it. So that may resonate. Um, like maybe they want to come in and save that for you. So let's see. Let's get you a telltale token. Oh, it's the sun. And it did a little flip at the end. So, oh my gosh, the sun. I just noticed that. I was so slow. So there is some heavy hit. Like the sun card is the happiest card in the deck, guys. So we have mentioned, you know, the star. Well, I mean, they're somewhere around here. I know there was probably some devil energy, but yeah, we basically went through all the numbers, but the star, the moon, the sun. This is this is a beautiful energy. It's the happiest card in the deck, and you've got two suns. Oh, oh boy. Okay, so let's see what that sun means. Telltale tokens. Sun, good fortune, happiness, clarity, daytime, which is actually kind of, it might be um, relevant, but I normally film in the middle of the night, but it's like now I've got to try to do a few and schedule them because I don't know if we'll be out of power. But so there's still, it's still daylight here, so that could be significant somehow. Get you a button, a beguiling button. Elfin. It's the number 3, which is that growth. And look, isn't that like a? That looks like a shade, a blind, or what is it called? I just, it's even giving a map to me. Remember how they used to pull them down in school? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it says. There's the book. Number 3. That's also Empress energy. Camp. Oh no, no. Elfin. The end. An ending of a story. Something has fully played out. So it could be the ending, the cycle that we were talking about to their previous story. Or, take it as it resonates. It could be the end of this one. Because that's some big neck energy right there. So, let's see what else we got here. Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen, my bag has gotten thick. She's thick. Because we put a bunch of numbers and letters in there, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So let's get you a scoop of goodies and see what comes out. Okay. All right. We have a little, reminds me of a little locket heart. We have a bike, or maybe even motorcycle. We have a heart that's half full, and it's purple, which just makes me feel like they are with you. They're at least half in with their third eye. I think is finally starting to open. Like, if this is, I'm seeing your cup is empty. Your heart is empty because they haven't given. Meanwhile, you have poured into them. And it's like, if I'm thinking cups, 7, 8, 9, wish fulfillment, there's a 9 right there, or 6. 1, 5, 1, 911, 5, 3, another 5. 5 is a number of change. Let's see, we have R. Oh, he's got a couple more of these. This looks like a little bunny playing pickleball or tennis or something. But bunnies, we all know what bunnies mean. And we got another purple butterfly, which is transformation. So maybe you are transforming their heart. And then we have, look at this, it's a sunflower. It gives me so much more sun energy. Look at that. Awesome. I love that. Okay, so didn't I have one over here, like a little one? Where did it go? Right there, because I know. All right, so we have R, R, we have W, or M, we have J, S, D, V, H. We have another V. We have an E, an N, an O, and Z. No, that's a, yeah, that's a, wait a second. Yeah, that's a Z. And like a 2 for a second. Okay, sorry. All right, so I'm going to get you a few attributes and get you all set. Okay, I just saw one of them. Sexuality. That's sacral chakra energy, and it's a sign of a healthy sacral chakra. Mercury haunts me. Um, Another sacral chakra, creativity. So maybe they want to collaborate on some creative sexual energy. Immune system problems, male reproductive issues, and sciatica. These are all root chakra issues that could be blockages. I can't, I always try to be so careful, so, and then I fuck it all up. I'm sorry. Okay. Last quarter moon, just coming up. Ego death. What did I say? They are still, they're like, a lot of this is them still being very much in their ego. This is that death and rebirth. And it does feel like actual death. It's not easy, which is why so many people avoid it. They just can't. It terrifies them too much. So, all right. That's going to be it, guys. I'm going to put this up here so you can take a screenshot if you want. And that's it. That's it, guys. So let me know if any of this resonated. You guys know I love hearing about your signs and synchronicities. That was, pay attention. And yeah, just please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps my channel if you hit that like button, if you subscribe, if you put on your notifications bell, that even helps me too. So thank you. And I hope to see you in another one. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Send us some good energy to Florida. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. If you chose this adorable little tiger's eye mushroom, this is going to be a reading. Oops. Also, Speak No Evil. I just watched that movie that came out, Speak No Evil, and it was so good. Love James McAvoy. Okay, so let's see what we got. 14, Moon Moth. This is a beautiful card. Also, give that nod to Miss Moon Moth Goddess. If you have never checked her out, you need to, because she is the first reader I ever found and binged because she's amazing. We've got the numbers 14, which is like that temperance energy. So there could be some need for balance. Look how cute. So cute. She's beautiful. Lovely jewelry and her beautiful silver hair. We have 4, if you count this little one off to the side that you can barely see. Otherwise, 3. Go with what year? But we have 3 or 4. Also, I get that moon energy, and moths are very spiritual. I don't know if you guys remember the moth incident. If you know, you know. But after I read about what it meant spiritually, I absolutely didn't know what to do with him. I kept him. So he's my little guy. Boy, I had a tower moment that night. Did not like that at all. So 5 is also Hierophant, and that feels like not like belief systems are not the same. And then you've got your moon symbols here. Is it just me, or does that look like a tiny little like rabbit? I see rabbit ears, I swear. But it's so cute. This It's really looking at you. Hmm. And she looks like she's got these golden tears in her eyes. And she's absolutely precious. So let us see what the book says. If I can find it. There it is. Under everything, of course. Okay. Number 14. Oof. If you'd like to screenshot. So we've got 4, 4, and 4, 5. Um, so 4 is that like foundational number. And I don't know if it's relevant to anybody, but my finger hurts right here for some reason. So we have strength, which is Leo energy. We have that hermit energy, that introspection, maybe spiritual awakening. Definitely lots of fear and anxiety with this moon energy, but also very spiritual. So they could be going through a dark night of the soul. Okay. Get quiet. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Get quiet. Speak no evil. Okay. Get quiet. Steer clear of harshness. Be exceptionally gentle with yourself. Honor your sensitivity, take care of your energy, and act in accordance with your clear inner knowing now. This moon moth fairy may be delicate, but she is also powerful, for she is attuned to the wisdom of the great goddess and the subtle frequencies of the spirit realm. But here, to hear your guidance, you must first relax and spend some quiet time alone to purify and reset yourself. There's that hermit energy. Mind, body, and spirit. Um, that gives me, like, the number 3, growth, and 4 minus, that reduces to 3. So there's that. Okay. Oh, there's little Ruby. She's gonna she's gonna serenade you guys. Stop it. You wanna come over here? Come here. Anyway, she's funny. Her little meow is too funny. Okay. Where there's nothing wrong with having a full schedule or enjoying rich foods and celebratory beverages, when these behaviors are too frequent and you don't take enough downtime to heal, cleanse, and recharge, your intuitive and psychic abilities will take a hit. But remember that it's perfectly natural to go in and out of balance throughout your life experience. So there's no need to judge yourself when this happens. Instead, you can simply notice and take steps to remedy this condition now. This is likely a message to cancel plans and carve out some time in your schedule for relaxation, meditation, rest, and attentive self care. It is also quite possible that you will benefit from taking a. I'm sorry, I just went straight to pile 2 from the last video with taking steps to remedy this and being attentively to your self care and the wands and all that. Yeah, yeah. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry. If you're curious, pile 2 got out of hand than the last video. It was hilarious. Um, Sorry. Okay, so it is also quite possible that you will benefit from taking a break from too much sugar, alcohol, or other substances that in excess can block your connection to spirit. Furthermore, you can help purify and reset your vibration by removing clutter, cleaning, and clearing your space in homes with chimes, bells, the smoke from ethically sourced dried Palo Santo or sage, and a mister of rose water or an aromatherapeutic space clearing mist. I have all of those up here. Now, this is what I call a beautiful disaster. It's organized chaos. It's OCD, but just a bunch of beautiful shit. So, don't come for me. I do have some mist. I have some sage. I always have the Palo Santo. um, okay, so you will most certainly benefit from fine tuning your chakras and energy field. You can do this by performing a chakra clearing or energy healing meditation. You guys can find those on YouTube. Or receiving a Reiki healing or other energy work. You are a channel of divine wisdom and healing. Relax, tend to your wellness, and listen deeply. This will realign you with divine orchestration and flow. Go with the flow. All right. So I'm going to move back. That is going to throw some ashes, and I will. Okay, just put that right there. So I love this. I got all these little mushrooms from Salem. All right, let's. Okay. Now, of course, there's nothing better than with a moon moth card to use a moon moth deck. She's beautiful. Anywho, 11:11 on the timer. Ooh. I had a tower moment the other day, and I went to go grab these, and they slipped out of my hand, and they literally exploded like a firework. And I had a tower moment, and I had a meditation before the next pile, which turned out to be so funny. Hey, look at that transformation. Oh, yeah, in the heart. Mysterious. Oof. Take a deep breath. Think about your person. It seems like already the energy is a bit chaotic, which is why you need to take some self-care. Oh my goodness. You guys. Okay. Hold on. I gotta fish it out. All right. Well, this is what just came out of that deck with so much attitude that I'm compelled to keep it, because I think your person is in an energy of looking at your social media or spying in some way. Oh, Ruby, are you confirming? So, yeah, um, could be your sign. All right. Pile two's person. What is going on? Well, okay. Now I'm going to tell you, Ruby is looks just like that. And we saw Mysterious, which was the other black cat. I have two of those, but this is you might want to watch pile one. There was the card was talking about following the signs and synchronicities. Well, I mean, so that's what I see there. So already I feel like we are in it. Um, I always love, I always point out how much I love when my own, uh, they get that puff tail, they get that fright, and then their tail gets all puffy. And this is your person. You have puffed their tail, and uh, they're scared. So they've put the eyes on you. They are trying to figure you out, and you're just over here chilling with some self care, but they're not talking. I mean, you might not be listening, but you did put that puff in their tail. That's all I keep hearing. So let's get one more. Okay. Clarity. Well, that is beautiful because we all need some clarity. And so this could be what they've gained from trying to learn about you, trying to study you, all the while probably not speaking to you because speak now. I feel like it's because they don't want to say anything wrong, though. And they really just don't. They, I feel like this is for both of you. I feel like they are absolutely in it as well, and they need, like I said, they could be going through an actual dark night of the soul at this moment because it's like they need to spiritually awaken, or they have gotten the clarity they've needed to come out of this. Maybe their tail is only half puffed. You know how it just slowly gets back to normal. Oh my god, I'm really talking about cats. I really am. Manifestation. Yes, they are manifesting you, and you, I think, have very likely been trying to manifest them for a while. So, look at that. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I needed to pull that card. So, they are manifesting you, or they may have manifested you, and then you showed up and puffed the shit, scared them. And now they've gotten some clarity about it. Maybe they have learned that this connection is something they can't unhear it, they can't unsee it, they they just haven't been able to speak it into existence. But they could be bringing you that clarity. They could be trying to manifest it. We've got that 3 again, which is that body, mind, and soul. So yeah. Okay, let me see what we get with the tarot. Look at that. I dream about you a lot, too much. So this gives me that 7 of Cups energy, which sign and synchronicity came out in the charms and initials. I do a little thing called Alexa Answers, and she goes through and you know depending on how you word the question, she'll give you like a different little answer for, and sometimes she won't. But the little tiny tarot, I pick a tiny tarot card for the last of the advice, and it was the Seven of Cups upright. So it, yeah, that could be significant. puff, puff the cards up. Okay. I'm so nosy. Family, this was the bottom of the deck in the first one. Mm-hmm. You might need to go watch part one, guys. Okay, so let's move these up just a tick. Okay. Have I lost everything? 9. That is the 9 of Swords to me. And what the? Okay. I don't know when that happened. Well, I mean, be it far from me to look, 14, 15. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. There's lots of little things going on in this pile. Just don't. Okay, we're just gonna scooch, scooch. Sorry, guys, it's the OCD. Okay. Can you see that now? There we go. All right. Your person could be a perfectionist. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? This also came up in pile 1. 15 and 4 is 19, which is the sun, and that came out in the signs and attributes twice. Sun energy, the happiest card in the deck, and this was giving like that 11-11 card, that 4 of Wands energy, but like in reverse, because they're in their head already about, like, they don't even have a relationship or whatever it is that you're in, but they're coming to understand this, right? And they're gaining clarity, and now it's making them very terrified, like that 9 of Swords, that they want to be with you. They do have a little bit of an obsession with you, and wondering if you're going to leave them before they even tell you anything. They are going through every single scenario, and that's no way to live. You can't predict the future. All we have is energy and what we want to do with it. And if somebody means to harm you, or you're going to feel it. You're not going to feel like this, but I can see where it can be confusing, because a dark night of the soul is like an ego death, which also came out in pile 1 in the charm section. So you might just want to check out the charm section or the whole reading. But I'm getting heavy energy for that here. All right. So they're very worried that you're going to abandon them. And you're just over here just waiting for clarity, because you understand what's going on. They are in a world of pain right now. Oh my goodness, do you think about me too? Yeah, this always makes me feel like the Ace of Wands, like thinking about you. And they want to know if, or maybe even it could be that they want to know exactly what you think, but they're too scared to ask. And I also think they might confuse lust with love because maybe your person has never actually experienced an unconditional love, but they fear it because it's unnatural to them. They may have come from a very, like with 4 and 1, 5 gives me Hierophant. And that gives me like, it always makes me think of like belief systems and how you guys could be totally different um, in whichever way that would cause them. Like, remember this card here? This was the bottom of the deck in pile one, and it almost feels like a legacy. Like they feel like they have to choose something, but they think about you, and they want some kind of new beginning with you because they have understood that this ain't going nowhere. Unrequited love. Yeah, that's you. Destruction. Yes, that's the tower, which is 15 plus 1, 16. That's definite tower energy. Energy vampire. And yeah, it's like it's sucking the life out of them to have to be in this energy round and round in their head all the time. But maybe they've got some clarity and wisdom now. And yeah, I mean, so keep manifesting, guys. Keep manifesting. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Look at that. I didn't save it, but we just got this card in the split. And look, 14 and 5, which again is, you know, it's that 5, that Hierophant energy. And it also is the Temperance, which is that there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance between the both of you. Because I think you both might obsessively be in your head about this. And this is that devil energy. It's Capricorn. And, yeah, so it's 14, 15, 16 tower. You know. So, let's see what else we get. Look at that. There's love, clarity, the manifestation, the twin flame. This is the I love you card. It's the Ace of Cups. So now you've got two aces. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. And there's six. It's that lover's energy. a choice. They have all these questions and obsessions. They're too scared to bring that forward. There's another 6. You have so many options and choices. Why? Why them? Look, 1 and 6. That's the tower again, 16. And then I feel the same way. This came out in pile 1. With all these ones, guys, I think you might want to check that out. It's in the bottom. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? They are so in their head. And they know that they've hurt you. And the clarity that they have received from going from this to this is it just makes them even more in their head about regretting how they treated you. And this is, to me, this is a mixture of the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Because you are so beautiful. You are such a wish fulfillment. But 9 of Swords, they're going to, why you need me? They're going to be in their head about it. It's like they can't have a happy thought without following up with a negative one. But the overall that they want to send you, because this gives me that crown, third eye energy with the color, and they want you to know that you matter, even though they can't tell you with that hear no evil, because they're so scared of saying the wrong thing. They know how special you are. They just don't know how to tell you that. And it really is scarier than it seems. But some people can't handle it. Which is why, if you believe that you are on a divine counterpart journey, you have to be prepared for the fact that you may never come into union. Because whereas it's a beautiful thing to hold space in your heart, not everybody can keep that up, Not everybody can wait. Not everybody is brave enough to speak it into existence. Somebody with a strong legacy and a different belief system might not want to take that chance. That's what they're scared of, And whatever that is for you, whatever karmic situation your person is in, they would have to fight through that for it to be. They have to get out of their head because they have all these questions. Why do you need me? You have so many choices and options. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Do you think about me too? The only thing that really matters is right there in the middle. And that's what their heart wants. Now, if they can make it through the pain of an ego death and spiritually awaken, this cat looks like, they can manifest, But you have to not be in a negative mind frame. And some people can't get out of that loop to make that choice. But they do know they love you. They know that you love them, and they know that they feel the same way. But what they can't stop cycling through is being terrified of saying the wrong thing, because that would kill their wish fulfillment. They could no longer fantasize about something if they did something to fuck it up, which unknowingly they are doing because they can't bring that to you. So there's a lot of tough stuff. Um, Burnt my nail earlier, so that might be relevant to somebody. I just noticed it was burnt. Probably trying to save a card. Pile one. But your heart could be burnt out. It doesn't matter how much you love this person. If they don't love themselves, and vice versa, if you don't take that time to have that self care and that healing, you're not going to be able to enjoy the life that you were meant for. And some people really just can't get out of that ego enough to ascend to that place where they don't care what people think, because all that matters is them being happy. And because they feel the same way, then they love you. Lovers, Six of Cups. There's just there's so much energy here that says that they love you, but they might not even know it, like I said, because it's likely they've never felt this way, and that could be driving them insane. And that can't be love. That's obsession. That's lust. Maybe they feel like if they could just get one good sexual encounter, they'll be good for a while. Is what I'm hearing. So, like, but it won't be, because that's, you know, so just be loving yourself, be taking care of yourself, and just let everything else flow, because you can't heal this person. They have to heal themselves. But we never stop healing, do we? So you need to take care of yourself and individually discern whether or not you want to wait for this person, because you might be fed the fuck up. You're like, I can't take this shit anymore. My tail's puffed. you know, Maybe you have just come into some clarity. So take that if it resonates. This is just a snapshot of your energy and their energy. And, we all have free will. We can all pick exactly what we want. And if somebody chooses the material world instead of the spiritual one, maybe that's just divine guidance. Because if it's meant for you, it will be. And if it's not, then you need to know that too. So always follow your intuition. And if you feel like there's something you need to say, communicate that, because nothing goes further unless you have communication and honesty. If you truly think someone is the one, you should be able to share everything with them. And if you are vulnerable and you share everything with them, and they can't return that, it is absolutely okay to either choose to. Oh, Luna just sneezed. To choose love, or, it's all a choice. It's all a choice. It's, I always say that communication is key, and it is. For any, not just relationships, for life. You don't have to give your energy to people that want to not appreciate it, or that make you feel unappreciated. You can still be a safe space for this person, and you can still walk away, because this isn't something that takes, it's not something quick. It could be anywhere from. Oh, okay, well, we just had a tower moment. That was Luna. Um, Knocking all my stuff off the shelf as she fell through it. So, yes. Tower. Tower energy all over this. So I'm gonna get some messages because now I am going through my own tower moment at the thought of all of that stuff over there. And it's kind of indicative of what your person is going through. They are absolutely having their own tower moment with this. So, yeah, they're trying to clean up their life right now, and with this clarity, and they're in this dark devil energy. This was the only, I find it interesting that the only color card here was here, and that this, you know, came out like right in the beginning. It just seems like it changes up to, you know, too afraid to talk to you. They're not strong enough. There's that 8, that Leo energy. I could be your hero. Gossip only hurts more. So, yeah, we saw this same storyline in pile 1. So, I'm going to leave it there. We're going to get you some hidden truth oracle messages and see what happens. Oof. I regret lying to you. Yeah. Yep. Now that we talked about that, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Well, I think you do, actually, because you've been the one who has been ghosted. My life is not as together as it seems. And what the main takeaway here is that they're still in their ego during this, because they felt so scared. You puff their tail, and now that they've had this clarity, they regret lying to you. They have gone through some phases. And now they understand better. Maybe after all the spying, I don't know. Maybe they looked back on things with a whole different perspective. And they want to tell you, they want to bring you this clarity of why. Because it was hard to let you go, even though it seemed like it was so easy to you. And they may have told you, if they told you anything, they may have tried to keep that mask on until they knew that you could see right through it. This feels more like a timeline. Let me see what else comes out. I can't stop thinking about you. Do you think about me too? Mm-hmm. I left when I saw you with someone. So they could be spying and, whatever they have been able to, as far as find, they could have maybe took it the wrong way, or, you know, it's just, they may have seen something that wasn't exactly the way it seemed. Or maybe this is how they try to appear. And maybe you left when you saw them with someone. Take whatever resonates. There it is. I hide behind material things. There's that ego. And until your person learns that material things in the 3D, the ego, until they learn that that's not what really matters when it comes to the heart of the situation, then you may never come into union. Because some people can't move beyond this. All right, let's get some final messages. I feel you leaving me behind. And that's because you are much more spiritually awakened than they are. And it's not that they won't ever be good enough or awakened enough, or it's just, it's all up to them. They have free will, you have free will, and maybe the best thing is to leave it behind. It really just depends on your situation and where you guys are at in your journey. You came closer than anyone. That's always makes me want to cry. Because that's what I mean. They have this mask on and they're not themselves. They've might have created a whole life built around something that they're now understanding that it isn't it isn't it isn't you. They want this wish fulfillment. And they've gone through some tower moments. I mean, we went through several just in this freaking reading so far, which is why it's so long. But it is It is all down to free will. So I hope this helped you because you really did come closer than anyone. And that's something. You know what I'm saying? You have to show some compassion and some grace um, for your person because they really are having a tough time. I don't think they are taking care of themselves at all. I don't know if they even can at this point. It's like they feel very heavy, like heavily burdened in so many ways. And this is a burden on them. This is a burden on. They have so many questions, so many obsessions, you know. So I will wait for a sign from you. Maybe you should be brave and try to communicate. I know I was a distraction from your pain. That could be you. Wonder if you're happy without me. That could be you. You were the best thing in my life. Okay. If you'd like to look into this any further, I do offer personal readings for you and your person. And oh boy, thank you so much for being here. If this resonated, please comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And thank you so much. If you like, subscribe, share, all that stuff, it helps me with the algorithm. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it is as beautiful as your person sees you. Thank you so much. I have to go now clean a massive bookshelf incident from my little puff tail. I wonder if her tail was puffed after that. I didn't see because I was focusing over here. I knew that I was gonna get lost if I yeah. So now I'm in it. I'm in it. Okay. I'm gonna go into charms and initials. So if you don't want to stay for that, then I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh Lord. Let's see. Yes, guys, that is a mess. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at it now. Oh my gosh. Okay. See that little roly poly thing? We've got Leo, house 7. And that is, yeah, that's Uranus, right? And then pile 2, Spirit, what advice can we give them? Oof. That's the 8 of Swords. Alexa, what does it mean when you get the 8 of Swords in a love tarot reading?
From LotteryPredictor.com.
What?
The lottery number for 8 might be your ticket to a lucky streak.
Okay, well, you heard that. I guess she just didn't understand me. She does that sometimes. Alexa, what does it mean when you get the 8 of Swords in a love tarot reading?
From Stylecaster.com. The 8 of Swords indicates that the fog of confusion is lifting, revealing an unexpected truth.
Clarity! Yes. All right. All right. That sounds good. It's good news, If you want to be someone who has hope, let's get you a beguiling button. Oh God. Look at that. 8 strength. And again, with the 5 and 3, looks like there's a boot on there. Like dancing, or I'm hearing boot, scoot, and boogie. So there's that Hierophant and that, that 3, that Empress, and that, growth. All kinds of good stuff there. But let's see what it actually means from boot, breakup, firing someone, letting someone go, cowboy. So they might be finally letting something go. They're finally kicking this to the curb, they're ready to see clarity. So let's get you a telltale token. You got 2. Look at that, number 42. Got a witch on it. So there's that. Lover's energy again. We've got number 4. And it looks like little holly leaves or something like that. I love Holly from Crystal Rose Tarot. She is like my absolute favorite because she can deliver even the hardest truths and still you feel like you came out with new knowledge about yourself. Check her out, absolutely. But I want to see what these are. Holly Sprig. Protection, divinity, and Christmas season. So that could be significant, guys. Maybe by Christmas we'll have something. Let's see what 42 is. Which occult knowledge, intuitive spellcasting. So always follow your intuition. You could be feeling, and this also gives me Halloween energy with the little, so maybe sometime between Halloween and Christmas, that could be a time frame that could be specific. And let's see. Now, she is a lot thicker. If you have not seen recently, I added lots of letters and numbers so that we will no longer be in a shortage. All right, let's see. We've got 70840, a 6 or a 9, another 7, and another 8. And then we have L. I know it's a 0, but I'm seeing love. We've got L, V, E, P, F, N, V, another V, so 2 V's, C, A, California. This to me looks like a magic mirror with like little plants growing. It can be whatever you think it look, it's whatever resonates with you. That just reminds me of this magic mirror for some reason. We have a paper airplane. This reminds me of childhood and also just travel in general. We have this beautiful elephant. Elephant never forgets. It's also a very spiritual symbol. We've got got Sorry, my guides are getting freaky. We've got this little butterfly and this pearl. So transformation. Um, we've got like a little diamond. So you are. Oh, we got another. I didn't miss that one. There's an eye. So live. Effin. Lizzie Effin Hale is what I'm hearing because that's she has a guitar strap, and then the music note. You could have a musical connection, get you a few attributes, and send you on your way. Just like coming over here. We have athlete, Virgo, erotic. Oh my god, there's not this many things in there. Makeup, sex, and 69. Can't believe this. Fair. Oh, there's another letter. A. Is that an A? No, that's a Y. Oh man, we don't have an S, but you could spell my name. Fair. Lazy. That's a root chakra blockage. So maybe that's the difference between the two. One of you is an athlete and one of you is lazy. Either way, there is all this sex energy here. So you want to take a screenshot. And it's funny because the Leo symbol always reminds me of one of them little squigglies that make babies. I don't like saying that actual word. It's gross. A certain type of whale. You know. Anyway, I mean, come on. What does that look like for real? What does that look like? Okay, anyway, my mind's going crazy. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. If you'd like a personal reading, I am open for that. Also, when this comes out will be post Hurricane Milton. So if I don't get right back to you guys, it's probably because I don't have any power and I am sweating my my things off. You know what I'm saying? These 8008. Remember when we used to make like little codes? But yeah, these things right here, sweat them off. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Like, Spirit is like, all right, Casey, shut up. Your voice is like gone. Speak no evil. Okay. This was a beautiful reading. So definitely let me know what resonated. And go check out Pile 1 because there was a lot of signs and syncs that pushed that way. So thank you so much. And please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps me with the algorithm, the likes and the subscribes. I don't think the comments really matter too much. I'm the one that's wants to talk about stuff. I'm just like, tell me. So all right, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Thank you. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. If you chose this beautiful blue goldstone, so sparkly and beautiful, this is going to be a reading. Let's take a look. I also thought this was really cool, this Palo Santo that I got out. Looks like a little wand. So I thought it was cool. Oops. Okay. And you also have See No Evil. We have number 8, Cuddle the Dragon. I love this card. She is too cute. She looks like she has that fire in her eyes. But look at how cute this little dragon is. Reminds me of my little Luna. Just snuggling. This might, I don't know if it's something that resonates, but she's our oldest, little Luna, little black cat, mini panther, as we like to call her. And I often hold her like this. And she looks just as happy because she's got arthritis a little bit, just like mom. And I wrap her up in a little burrito with her soft blanket. And after I do that, I snuggle her like this and I put a heating pad over my and she is so happy to be all heated up and warm, and it's like her favorite thing. And I feel like your person just wants to do that, just wants to snuggle you up just like that. Let let them nestle in your warmth. Oh wait. Yeah, okay, I heard that. Let's go ahead. I want to see what the says here. All right. In case you wanted to take a screenshot. So I'm seeing 32 right off the bat. That is like Empress and High Priestess energy. So it's giving me a lot of intuition, strong intuition. The 8 itself reminding me of strength, Leo energy. And then we have 33, which a lot of people, that trifecta, that number 3, this is pile 3. There's all the threes there. But it also adds to 6, and 6 is like lovers, and 6 of cups. But it's just giving Empress, Empress, Empress. So 5 is a number of change. 6 is a number that's very healing. So cuddle the dragon. I do like to cuddle my little baby dragons as well, and they are excellent at easing stress. So that could be a message for one of you. Adopt an animal friend or offer extra kindness and care to the ones you already have. Cherish your home and create a nourishing atmosphere for all who enter and dwell within. The dragon fae in this image holds her beloved dragonling daughter with love and protectiveness. The jack-o'-lantern leers menacingly, magically safeguarding them from harm. The soft earth cradles them as the full moon basks them in the calm and healing radiance of the great Mother Goddess. When you offer kindness, create coziness, and kindle the spark of love, you set a positive momentum in motion and construct a virtuous circle and feedback loop. In much the same way that giving or receiving affection stimulates the release of oxytocin, the warm, fuzzy hormone, into your bloodstream, maintaining and acting from the value of protective love vastly enriches the lives of everyone involved, including you. That's why compassion and care are not solely altruistic. They are also priceless gifts to yourself, unlocking a deep sense of purpose, meaning, and joy. So ask yourself, how can I offer fierce love to another being now? How can I create a warm and inviting space for healing? How might proactive nurturing transform this situation for the better? How can simple kindness and open hearted devotion help mend a broken heart, bolster a desired outcome, or repair a challenge or rift? We all have a natural intrinsic desire to love and to serve. So, the answer to your question is interwoven with this need. So it might also be illuminating to ask yourself, how can I serve? How can I channel my talents towards the greater good? How can I be a beacon and bastion of unconditional support? When you stop struggling, worrying, or attempting to control this situation by other means and simply offer cuddling, companionship, or care, your whole outlook will transform and your ideal outcome will manifest. Oh, I like this one, guys. Okay, let's. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what we get with the Moon Moth deck. I'm gonna pick your oracles, and I want you to take a deep breath and think about your person. Excuse me, ma'am, you're interrupting. That's Lily, my Maine Coon. She is spoiled. But you know why? Because I snuggle her like this and cuddle her every single time that she cries, other than when I'm here with you guys. And, she tells me what she thinks about that. All right. So, pile three's person. Oh, okay. Look at that. Love. I'm hearing love potion number 9, of course. Well, that's a great start. I don't know why. I just felt called to give it one more good shuffle. Pile three's person. What's going on? Oh, you are kidding. This was the first card out in pile 2, and it was like immediately came out and like flung onto the ground. So somebody is getting spied on. They're maybe your social media. Maybe you work with this person. Some way they are looking and trying to learn about you. What's going on with pile three's person? Soulmate. I swear you guys are just all in the same energy in each pile. I must have a lot of you that watch all three piles. No shame here. I do that too. Get away. Oh, that seems nice. Synchronicities. Now this was pile one. The oracle that came out talked about signs and synchronicities. Then in pile two, there were so many synchronicities to pile one that I just kept pointing them out. I was like, you guys just have to go there if you are feeling called. So there you go. I know that there are 12. I always count every time. It's like I know that they're, but I do it anyway. I don't know. That's an OCD thing. But because this time I might be wrong. So I don't know if that resonates. It just could be that they are ruminating on the synchronicities, like not really believing it, but also like you can't deny, you know. But this has 12, right? And 12 is hangman energy. So I'm going to tell you the same thing I told pile two, is that everybody needs to just get back to pile one and then watch all all the rest after this. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but everything is syncing up so very weird. Like it's not a coincidence. And that's what pile one's card said. It said you better follow those signs and synchronicities, and they're not just coincidences. So could be your sign. So all right. Don't act like you don't see it. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you. All right, so we have this getaway here. So here you are, snuggling your little teddy bear, your furry friend, your little, fur baby, or whatever it is. I love soft blankets. Those are also great. I have a thing with coziness. So the fact that this came out with coziness, I was just like, yeah, I get that. So, or even a weighted blanket, it's just that it feels like a hug. You can even like wrap your arms around yourself and hold yourself real tight. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but if you do that for like a minute and a half, you can release your own oxytocin. It's just the body needs to be touched, it needs to be held. And that's what your person wants. The person wants you to hold them. So I think they might be trying to come up with something. Something that'll be the love potion number 9. So maybe they're looking into maybe a getaway. Because I love how they're looking at each other in this. They look like they know something. I don't know if you came from the last video, but the last video, pile 2, this came out in, and we were talking about wands in that pile. Oddly enough, the new one that I See? Signs and synchronicities. Go watch the wands pile, number 2 in the last video, because it was hilarious. Anywho, that's as far as I'm bringing it. Okay. So they could be spying on you and trying to learn maybe your favorite things or just anything, really. It feels like they want to come in now that they've had this new perspective. Timing. This came out in pile 2, and I talked quite a lot about it. So there's your nod to pile 2, because this person could be commitment phobic, but they're trying to figure out a way around that. I don't know what that means for you. Take it as it resonates, but you puffed their tail. What in this, yeah, pile 2, it was all about the puff tail. And then there was a tower moment where my own mini panther decided to walk into the one that's old, and I think, if we're honest, she might be a little blind, but she walked onto the bookshelf and knocked over everything on the shelf and fell off the back of it and continued to walk. And she was fine, but I had a tower moment mid reading. So it's just so synchronistic. Friendship. This is important. And I think this is what is going on now. It's, it's like they want to transform the friendship. I'm also hearing situationship from something that's not quite a full commitment, but something that acknowledges the love and the fact that you have a connection that is unreal. So, oh my goodness, I about had a tower moment right there. It said stop digging, so I am going to stop digging. But all in good timing, my loves. This card's so slippery. Speaking of tower moments. That one blew up on me on the last video. That was a tower moment. I've had butterfingers lately. I don't know. I can't keep anything in my hands. Maybe it's the eclipse. All right, let's get some tarot. Okay. What did I tell you? Pain. This has come up as far as me saying it and feeling it in every single pile. I sometimes wonder if you care. Okay. Pile 3, what's going on with your person? I have so much desire for you. This gives me Ace of Wands energy. So that came up in the first 2 piles. I'm just going to have to acknowledge the fact that I have some I have some spices out there. That's what I'm going to call you, my spices. Okay, so yeah, this is self-explanatory. This is the reason they want to have a getaway. I just realized I covered that up again, but we know that was timing. So it's too slippery. Oof. Oh my goodness. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. I just got a little bit of a mixture of the butterflies, or like it could be heavy fear, because this gives me both Nine of Cups and Nine of Swords energy. Is the way I see it. It's, see, divine or timing. So time, yeah, timing. So it just makes me feel like they're up, with sleepless nights and literally stabbing away at their brain with all these swords, and with anxiety and fear, and but also they have this Nine of Cups, this where they're drowning in this emotion that they don't even really understand, because they've never felt like this before. You are a dream come true, a wish fulfillment. And maybe together there could, this also gives me a little bit of hermit, maybe together you can make that wheel of fortune and make this wish fulfilled. Timing, cycles, all that good stuff. Woof! Okay, please hold. There's two of them, so hopefully I make it back up, because these are all the way underneath the table. Are you serious? 2 sevens. Do you even see me that way? Wait. So that's them being in their head. Also, 14, temperance, right? There needs to be some balance. And I think that's what they're trying to figure out, how to do that. That's what they need time for. Because wait, they are having a tower moment. Okay? But this is very, very clear. They want to cuddle you. They want to love you. Yes. So. Look at that. And here we go. I feel like your person likes to use comedy as a relief, as a distraction from emotions and pain. But you see through that. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my. Wow. You got every. I want a fresh start with you. All these nines and all these sevens. Look at that. Can't make that shit up, man. So, yeah, the someone else is them inside their head, because This is a decision that is all up to them. But they want to hold you. I told you, they want to snuggle you like a teddy bear. They dream about it. They dream about it a lot. I dream about you a lot, too much. I dream and wish for everything. That's what I was saying here, that 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Wait, look at all these 7s. I mean, come on. Just so much anxiety, though. Oh, boy. So much pain. Let's see what messages we can get. I think I'm gonna get a few of these, and then I'm gonna get a few of the shadow cards as well. Three's person, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Three's person, spirit, what's going on? Three's person. What's going on with Pile Three's person? Okay, that's it. Are you shitting me? Well, I'm going to send you guys over to pile 2, which is going to send you guys over right back to pile 1. That, it's like I'm just like, mic drop. Because it's like, are you shitting me? Twin Flame card came out. Yeah. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person, and I feel like you have, but they are in their head about it. Different pages. Oh, are you kidding me? You and this person don't share the same vision. This is often the card, one of the cards I imagine when I think of the Hierophant. And this, I didn't see any 5s in this pile, but I did in both pile 1 and 2. And it just gives me different belief systems. And they're in their ego. They need to release these fears of being vulnerable, of it not working out, because the only thing that matters is happiness. Either you're in so much pain or happiness is your priority, your fresh start. Green, heart chakra. A fresh heart start with you. So it may have started in flames and desire, but they want the whole thing with you. They don't want to be in pain, but only they can figure out how to heal and release whatever it is that keeps them from being happy in this moment, in the here and now. And I think they're trying. Because, it doesn't seem like anybody's luckier than this pile right now. Are you friggin'... do you even see what's going on here? Insane. So I'm going to get a couple of shadow cards and see what comes out there. Because this is pretty much... dead on. Amazing. But let's see what they wouldn't say. What shadows they might be carrying right now. Although we can clearly see that they are going back and forth with themselves. Pile 3's person. Spirit, what's going on with Pile 3's person? I know I made a mistake. Yeah. Which was kind of what was going on in Pile 2. It felt like the person regretted the way that they, your person regrets the way they treat you, is what it feels like. The way they treated you from the beginning. And somehow it just keeps them from saying anything more. It's like they keep quiet so they don't have to face it. They don't have to make mistakes or worry. Oh my, okay, well, there's our little tower moment of freaking shadow cards. I pretend you don't mean that much. Yeah. I know you're watching me. How about that? So maybe you spy on each other. We are not right for each other. That's what they came right out over this different pages. And I'm in so much pain. The things that make you feel like you're not right for each other is all set in ego. It's all set in ego. Because in the heart of it, they dream and wish and understand that it is a mistake. You got the spying. I know you're watching me. You guys are just mirroring each other. And this is the only way. And I don't feel like it works at all anymore. If it did, they can't ignore it anymore. That's what I'm hearing. So it's either you choose pain or you choose like you're the luckiest fucking soul on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I wish you would come back. There's your mic drop. Because that's it right there. This is both of you mirroring each other, being insecure about what it could be that keeps you from each other. So say what you need to say, apologize, cut the bullshit. Apparently there's some aggravated people in this pile, because it really just seems so simple, but it's not. So either way, you have to have compassion for both sides, because you never know what somebody's going through. And if they're not up for this, you can't force them. But I would go out and buy a lottery ticket, because you have a better odds of winning the frickin' lottery than you do at finding someone else that brings this type of connection, this type of energy, this type of love, this type of everything. The kind of love that makes, for the best love stories, the saddest poetry. It's what the stars are made of. I'm going to leave it here, guys. For real, go get you a few lottery tickets. And maybe just love yourself, guys. That's what you need to do the most. Follow your intuition. And you know, everybody has free will, so just take care of yourself first and foremost, because if you don't love yourself, if you can't surrender this to the universe and wait for that timing, you know, it's not gonna. And another thing is, if you can't bring forward that communication, there's no fresh start. There's no trust. So I would definitely say what you need to say, or cut the cord is what I'm hearing. Like, that is, no matter what you choose, it's whatever your heart is telling you to do. If your heart is screaming, wait, that's not your heart. That's anxiety. If your heart is talking to you, it will whisper. It will tell you, why don't you dream and wish? You dream and you wish in whispers. And you think of those at night when you are in the most pain. That's when your heart's going to tell you exactly what you need. And if you're brave enough to follow it, then you get your fresh start from the heart. Also, the Fool, you know, that leap of faith. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this here. Truly, truly a beautiful reading. If I did tell everyone else that, you know, this is going to be uploaded the day Milton is, well, the day after post Milton. So if I'm not able to get in those comments right away, or, you know, if for some reason I'm unable to post, just know that it is, I'm going to be scheduling this. This should be fine. But I'm going to try and get another video done for Sunday, just in case we are out of power for a while. So, with that being said, if you enjoyed this reading and want to dig in more, I do offer private readings. You can find that information at the beginning of the video in the new intro. Also, if you could please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Well, I don't think the comments really do too much, but those are for me. I like to talk about all the signs and synchronicities. So tell me if you went out and got that lottery ticket. So thank you so much for being here, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Okay, bye. Pile 3. What kind of crazy stuff is going on here? It's like every time, look at that. Do you see it? Oh my shit. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. That's all you need to know. And if you don't communicate that, if it's something that you might regret, I would say it. Because there's no harm. This is that devil card here. You never know what somebody's dealing with. And this could be anything as dark as what it literally seems like, or something as, well, I was going to say easy, but nothing's ever easy when you're addicted to it. Like food. Food is, what the hell is going on here? Oh, yeah, see, it was turned over too. So, awakening. Yeah, okay. Yep. So, this just gives Dark Night of the Soul and Awakening. But that getaway with that unplug lesson, spiritual lesson, obstacles, integrity. Look, there's that Hierophant energy with the different pages. Does the situation align with your values and morals? And, there are some things that even true love can't heal if you don't let it, if you don't heal yourself. You gotta learn how to be vulnerable. Like, who cares about money? Not in this type of connection. Nobody cares about money. Well, I mean, your person could care about money more than is what I'm saying. It's they might have to. You don't know what's going on. They could be addicted to gambling. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they need money right now and they're out trying to make it. Maybe don't have the energy. But they do pretend that you mean less than you do. And by that, they hold on to their pain instead of maybe just actually letting you know that, instead of trying to pretend that you're not right for each other. I pretend you don't mean that much. We are not right for each other. Yeah, they know they made a mistake. So you just gotta just try your best. That's all you can do. But there's no sense in worrying yourself to death. Because in the end, it's only going to come down to what's best for your highest good. And you can only do so much. So you can offer your person a safe space and then fill your own cup with love. Because you are thirsty and they are drowning in emotions right now. You need to treat yourself. You need to pull up a cuddly something and snuggle it and just let it all out. And with this, you don't want anybody, it feels like you don't want anybody to see you cry. That's fine. Do it in private, but I promise you, if you let it all out and continue to, that's the body's natural way of healing. One of them, anyway. It's anything from just a small irritation to deep inner trauma. Crying will expel that. It will help you move through those emotions. Okay. It's reminding me, I don't know if anybody watches Grace and Frankie, but there's this one episode where Brianna, we love Brianna here. She is so funny. But she shows up at the beach house when she thinks nobody's going to be there, and she has this day every year that she plans, um, that everybody else thinks is something else, but what it really is she shows up during some holiday that the beach house is empty, and she brings like Old Yeller and Marley and Me, like all these Turner and Hooch. She just shows up with a bunch of DVDs in like a, a jogger's sweat, and some sweats, some pajamas or whatever. And somebody's there. One of her brothers is there. And she's like, "What are you doing here?" But basically, the moral of this is that she does this once a year where she, gathers these movies that break her heart. And she gives herself one day every year where she cries. She gets it all out in that one day. And you know what? If you have to do that, there is no shame. There is no shame. Because you need to get that out. It's like poison in your body. Just let it flow. I'm the first person to cry because I know for a long time now it's sometimes the only thing that helps. And being a double Pisces, well, I am a crybaby. So. All right, let's see what. All right, we got house 5. We've got Cancer, but also I see that as like a 6 to 9. Saturn, Capricorn energy. Is that Saturn? Wait. Yeah, that is. Because it kind of looks like the Capricorn symbol. All right, so let's see what your Alexa advice is. Spirit, what advice can you leave pile 3 with today? We have Strength in reverse. Alexa, what does Strength in reverse mean when you get it in a love tarot reading?
From astrotalk.com. When strength is reversed in a love tarot reading, it may indicate a small amount of codependency in your relationship.
See, that would fall under the category of addictions and, that devil energy, which is, again, Capricorn. So, and we started with strength and we're ending with strength in reverse. So, it's all in the way you choose to see it and the way your person chooses to see it, right? Okay, let's get some telltale token. Oof, I don't know what that is, but I see a bunch of message bubbles. 3 of them, actually. Number 80, which is 8 again, which is strength again. 888. So you might have been dealing with this since the 888 portal in August. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see what that means. 80. I went to 88. Speech bubbles, gossip, rumors, fame, talk of the town. Now, this is what I was getting. Speech bubbles. Your person could be afraid of gossip, rumors. Maybe they have been talk of the town. You would know if this resonates. Let's see what beguiling button comes out. Ah, my good. See, I told you, Butterfingers. Okay, so. Okay, well, that's the number 79 that came out in your cards. All those sevens and a couple of nines in there. So there's that tower for you again. Also, is that a match? Like a flame, like a spark? And then there's these little stars. So it's also Hermit and Chariot. Let's see. They might be ready to bring you something, some introspection. Let's see. Lit match, on fire, creative inspiration. So maybe they've been inspired. And I just noticed 79 and 80. How about that? Those numbers could be specific, but they are right in line. Love those wonderful synchronicities, I'm telling you. I think everybody needs to watch every pile tonight. It's been so crazy. Okay, so we have upgraded with many numbers and letters. So she's thick. She's ready to come forth bearing some info. Pile 3. Okay. Who do we have here? Aries. You know, I think Aries came out on one of the Astro Dice. I think maybe pile 2. The. What's it say? What is that say? Hold on. Does that say generous? Courageous. Courageous. Okay. All right. Let's see here. We've got 8, 5, 6, or 9. 6 and 9. Again. Right there. Just saying. Sorry. 0, 4, 3, 0. We've got, what is that? A P, a D, N, Y, X, C, another P, M, X, and A. And a crown. All right, and what is this? This is a butterfly. So you got that transformation energy. And we're going to get you a few attributes. I said a few. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so this is for your third eye. It's something that's good for clearing a blockage of the third eye. Clary Sage. Fastidious. Healthy libido. I love hearing that. So, sacral chakra is healthy. Confused. That's the crown chakra. Designer. Look at this. Remember what I said about ego and things? Materialistic. Philosophical. Embrace your sensual side. See, somebody wants to come into union. I think it's both of you, but somebody needs to plan a vacation or a getaway or something. Maybe they are. Black tourmaline. I have a piece right here underneath my little tiny Buddha, if that's significant, but that can. All right, so materialistic is a blockage of the root chakra, and black tourmaline is something that can help with clearing that. Oh, come on. I got down to the last one and I'm messing it all up. Last two. Goofy. I told you your person uses comedy. But if we can take anything from that, one of my favorite comedians is Robin Williams. You never know what somebody's going through. Diamond. That is stone of the crown chakra. So, let's see if I can get these all where you can see them. And we will get you all set, and I can upload this video. And you guys send me good vibes, and everybody in Florida, because I don't know what's coming. But after Helene, I know that I'm kind of a little bit terrified. So thank you for being here. And in case you want a screenshot. All right, guys. I'm sending all my love and tight soul hugs. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to look into this anymore, email me, book a private reading. We can get into it. It's pretty fun. But for real, thank you so much for being here. And if you did enjoy this, please like, subscribe, comment, and comments are more for me. But just thank you so much. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you and this connection. Thank you so much, Pile 3. Bye.